Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Peas World.
I'm sorry. So, apparently, men are decided to become financially celibate. Yeah.
It's a good time when the economy's down. Yeah, you gotta spend a little bit less money.
New term. Men are saving their money until marriage.
So apparently, some guy came up with a new dating concept called financial celibacy. And he says he's financially celibate, saving his money for marriage. Been a while since I did the door close thing. But let's talk about it. So I'm pretty sure what he's trying to say is that, I don't know if he meaning all of his money, but basically the dude is saying like he's saving his money for marriage. So I'm guessing during the whole dating phase and all that stuff, either he's not using any money at all or he's keeping a very, very short budget on how much he's doing for any woman during that time.
My man.
I don't think this is a bad thing.
It is not.
This is definitely going to put a whole lot of like people in a pressure way like, oh, why would you do that? And then the question comes up, oh, why would you do that? I think this brings
why
up
would
a lot
you
of
spend the
questions
money?
for people, and I really think that the conversation might not be healthy. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of women who think this is fucking stupid. And there's going to be a lot of us men looking at them like, why is it stupid?
Yeah.
You see how the conversation asks questions and it just keeps going and keep going and keep going? But let's talk about it, though. I need some people to chime in. What you think about this?
So we've got a couple of videos to watch. I'm gonna give my opinion at the end. But I believe this is the guy.
Ladies, if a man says he's financially celibate, how would you take that? Because to me, off rip, it sounds funny, but the more you think about it, the more it makes sense. Because we all know in the dating world, a woman bases her worth for a man on how much he may really like her based off of sexual attraction. And a woman might go out with a guy and be like, you know what? I wonder if this guy really likes me, or does he just want to sleep with me? So she's not going to sleep with him at first, so she could try to gauge whether or not he really likes her or not.
True.
A man, his value is based off of his financial.
Yeah, but if a woman, a grown woman, let's be for real, looks you dead in the face, she ain't Christian, come on, she ain't Muslim, and she said, I'm celibate, huh? We're all looking at her crazy. It's 2025.
True.
It's 2025. Why?
Well, I mean, again, there's virgin and then celibacy. Usually, they're not virgins and then taking up celibacy. That's the problem.
Why are you celibate? Well, what's happened? What's going on?
Situation. So he could be like, you know what? Does this woman really like me? Is she jacking, or does she only like me for my money? Or is she only trying to go out on dates because she knows she's going to get a free dinner or drinks or whatever, but it's not going to go anywhere past that. So until I can figure that out, I'm financially celibate. But imagine that though. You're on.
It makes total sense to me to flip it in the reverse of how women see it. I don't think it's wrong.
Like your third date, and the man's like, yo, you know what?
Tracks.
This is going really well. You're cool. I like you. But, you know, I'm still a little bit uncomfortable. I'm still trying to figure out where this might go. So until then, I pay my half.
I just only seen the Chad Rones of the world and the Tukis of the world to be able to do this well.
For the meal, you pay yours. Like, that does sound wild, but it does make sense. And again, just so we're clear, I don't condone this. I think if a man asks a woman out, he should be paying the bill. But as far as understanding, it does sound funny, but there is some truth to it, and it does hold a little bit of water. But what do y'all think? You feel me?
I don't think men actually have the nerve, the confidence, the gall.
I can agree with this.
To actually be this upfront.
Yeah.
With being fine.
That's why I said only like the Chad Rones and the Tukis of the world would be this upfront and confident of themselves.
Naturally celibate, but we'll come back to it.
So apparently, some guy came up with a new dating concept called financial celibacy.
I 100% agree and approve of this. As a matter of fact, I was the first one to suggest that men should stop breaking a bank, taking a woman out on a date. And let me explain. Let me cook. There are so many videos and so much content of women talking about, you know, like if a man doesn't take her out to.
Oh, you know about these videos. So apparently if you know about these videos, all these other dumbass women should know about these videos too, huh?
Like places like Ruth Chris or a 5-star restaurant or a Michelin star restaurant, and he broke. And that a lot of these women have proven time and time again that they're not looking for companionship. They're not looking for a partner. They're looking for a sponsor or trick, right? And I've made mention of this many, many times in regards to a lot of these women will make men jump through hoops and have all of these exorbitant ass standards. And in reality, they don't even like these dudes. And that the man that they really like, the man that they really are attracted to, she will let crack and put through the mattress like a spatchcock chicken for free. As a matter of fact, she'll give him money. So I 100% approve of a man putting himself on a budget, a very strict budget in regards to how much he's willing to spend to go on a date. The second point that I'm going to make is there are plenty of
Remember, all you need is $40, according to Destro.
third spaces where you can take someone on a date that you can pay next to nothing. So please do not believe the hype talking about there are no third spaces. That is complete and total bullshit. Because the people who complain about there are no third spaces are the same individuals that will flake on you, that will ghost you when you invite them out to certain events. Here in Richmond, there are free concerts. There are festivals, especially in the spring and the summertime.
Yeah, we have like a free Ube festival. It was happening like once a month here during the summer or during the winter time. It's an enjoyable little festival. It's not big by any means. It's like a really small festival, but it's nice to get around, eat some ube.
The first Friday of every month, there's a thing called First Fridays, where if you are into music, you are into art, you can go out to the arts district and check out different galleries, different exhibits, and all this other stuff. You can actually take a young lady out on a date and spend next to nothing. You just have to be intentional. Now, disclaimer, you pull some bullshit talking about, taking a woman out on a restaurant and when the tab comes in, you don't want to pay it and you expect her to pay. You do that bullshit to me, you will get blocked.
I mean, expecting her to fully pay for the bill, but I can see the 50-50 thing though.
Because now you're just being an asshole about it. But given the fact that there are so many dating content creators that is pushing 304 culture,
yes,
I am a firm believer that you should protect your wallet. Because there are women that's trying to play you like a sucker. They're treating you like you're a sponsor or a trick. So protect your interests. If you are dating for the intent of looking for a partner or a spouse, you just have to be a little bit more intentional. And if the chick has a problem with going to a festival or going to a concert that is free, and she expects you to take her out to eat at some 5-star Michelin star restaurant, you already know where she's coming from. You already know where she stands.
Remember when I said one of the biggest downsides to Red Pill content is men not knowing or men not being able to gauge if women are using them or not? So they just start to assume every woman is using them. This is what the conversation looks like.
I don't think it's a far off thing, P. I think most men have experienced the women using them thing. It's not like men just pull this out of thin air and just like, oh yeah, women just use me, even though they've never been used. I'm sure these men have been used and abused.
I'm telling you this for a fact. If you are a man and you are announcing that you are financially celibate to women, you are going to be single. Yeah, you're going to fail a lot. Even women
somewhat agree with that,
who aren't trying to use you for money are going to look at you side-eye. Let's be honest. Let's be actually honest. Most of the people that watch are my age or above, okay? If you're younger, lock in. We've all been with women. We know what it looks like. Just looking back at our past. We know what it looks like when a woman likes us versus when she doesn't. Surely we have some sort of discernment. Surely we can tell.
It's hard to discern that on the first date. I can somewhat agree with you. It is discernible, but it's hard to discern on a first date.
Like this woman said, okay, if it's that much on your mind, put some effort in. Yeah, there are free museums. There are free things that you could go to.
And again, what is the saying that the other side, even if it was free and doing these things and you're intentional, you plan these things out, women don't care. They don't want that. They want the money.
That women will go to. They'd want to go if they really like you. Now, if she says, nah, take me out to dinner, then, cool. maybe she ain't the one for you. But if you are financially celibate, you better keep that shit to yourself, okay? And you better do it in a way where she'll notice. Maybe you're paying
I can admit, don't be announcing it all over the place because you're just kind of dumb. But yeah, just protect your money.
just for your drinks, just for you guys' drinks. That's all you end up like getting, or you get a meal from one of those guys in the truck, and you're spending minimal money, but you're still paying. Cool, you're being smart, you're being wise, because again, you guys are going to museums, theme parks, you're doing shit for free. Be smart with it. Don't sit down at a table and tell a woman you're financially celibate. You're setting yourself up for failure. Yes, of course, I believe that.
I mean, it's the exact same thing that women are saying. Oh, yeah, you can't date me unless you're 200. You make $200,000, or sorry, $200,000, or you had to pay for this. It's pretty much the exact same thing.
Men should be wise with their money, smart with their money. Vocalizing financial celibacy is going to give pretty much every woman the ick. Just strategize.
This is my 2026 strict program list. I will not be explaining or elaborating any further. With that being said, here we go. If you got more than one kid, cut. If you got more than one baby dad, cut. If your baby dad is crazy, cut. You will not be getting meat shot, bitch. You had to.
At least this man is willing to deal with at least one kid and one baby daddy, though. So this man is a lot more generous than a lot of us men that don't want to deal with a single mom, period.
Baby with that psychopath. Let him kill you. If you sell content, cut. I will not be with a woman whose booty hole is accessible for $4.99 a month. Cut. If you say stuff like, I don't date men who don't help me, cut. If your feet are ugly, cut. If you don't cook, cut. If you don't like physical affection, cut. If you don't believe in reciprocity, cut. If you ever say, I'm just a girl for like serious stuff, not cute stuff, cut. If you're a beggar, cut. Bitch, don't make everything due as soon as you meet me. You was paying the bills before me, paying while you're with me. Cut. If you listen to the Sprinkle Lady or Drew Alfuelo, cut. I'm a stand-up comedian, so if you don't think I'm funny at all, cut. If you never come to a show, cut. If you're abstinent or celibate, I respect your decision, but cut. If you don't give Gok 3000 or that huck to, cut. If you're a mean girl, a bully, or you're just angry all the damn time, cut. If you think being mean is sexy and somehow cute and I'm supposed to like that shit, cut. If you're the type of person that doesn't know how to accept being treated right, every time I try to do something nice for you, you make it seem like it's weird or wrong, cut. If you self-sabotage, cut. Bitch, you will not be starting arguments with me for no reason and creating problems that aren't there because you don't love yourself. Go heal. Cut. If you don't know how to apologize, cut. And if you act helpless as soon as you get around me, cut. Bitch, you are still an adult. I know you're my baby. I know you're a princess, but you're not helpless. Don't act helpless. Cut.
This is probably the most reasonable list I've ever seen. True. Okay, and people might want to know what the comments look like. The only people disagreeing in the comments were like, oh, but I watch Sprinkle. Outside of that, I mean, this is really, really fair. I agree with literally everything he said. Okay, yeah. I'm not a comedian or whatever the case is, but everything else, literally everything.
I mean, you don't have to laugh at my dumb jokes. I know they're dumb.
Else? Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. Some of you girls realize your friends are haters, yeah, and are jealous, innit, yeah, and judgmental. So they don't want to tell their friends what they really want to go and do. And that's in a friendship group. There tends to be the pretty girl, yeah? And in a friendship group, there's going to be the not so pretty girl. And girls like to play this game. Oh, you're so pretty. Let's be real. We know who the pretty girl is in the friendship group. And that tends to be the girl that gets a lot of attention now. When she's the one that all the man always want to chat to, and she want to do. Why must she tell you? It sounds like you guys are hating on your pretty friend. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Science. Shout out to the pretty friend of the group. Science.
I'm the pretty friend in the group.
Oh!
Guys, one voice.
Ladies, your biggest hater is in your circle. I'm gonna keep it 100. Misery loves company, and they just can't be happy for you. She might feel, you know what? Why she get all the attention? Why does the man want to speak to her first? And they just hating on you. That's all it is.
Oh man, under no pressure. She fumbled. She fell for the divide and conquer. Nobody's supposed to answer that. Nobody's supposed to say anything. Nobody's supposed to say. All of you are just supposed to sit down quietly and go, no, we're all the pretty ones. But one had to come out and run a big mouth talking about how she's the pretty one.
Well, he knew the trap was set. It has to get triggered.
Now all of our friends gonna look at her sideways.
I don't want to live with a man because I do want to be dirty. Fuck, I'm depressed. I'm tired too. Last night, I washed my sheets and my blanket, and I didn't even make my bed again once the sheets was dry. I just laid the sheets on the side of the bed that I was gonna sleep on, and I laid on top of the sheet. I don't want to cook every day. I don't want
You guys can't even do basic, normal adulting.
to cook every day. What if I want to buy pizza every day of the week? What if I just want to buy pizza every day of the week if I can afford it? When you live with a man, when it comes to cleaning, it's like all of the duties fall onto you. Like, why is it I'm the only one that gotta fucking mop the floor?
Y'all really gotta go back and watch that video. Like, the people.
Because he makes all the money and pays all the bills?
People in the comments are frying me. That girl said, I be in there fighting up a storm. One girl said, like, I don't even wake up and brush my teeth first thing in the morning. Like, the other girl said she threw an orange peel on the floor and just left it there and went to sleep. Like, when I tell you, like, I don't want to have to, like, perform.
This is why I don't want to deal. This is men don't want to deal with women. Women are actually disgustingly dirty creatures.
For a man, like, always clean, hair done, nails done, smelling good. Like, that's not always me. And oh my god, the fact that so many people in the comments are relating is crazy to me. Like, I was really.
They expect us to be always on our game, and
I woke up today and I was like, I have something to do today. Like, do you know that today I don't have to go and pick up my son or drop my son off at school? I'm off from work. I have no clients. Do you know how bad I'm about to rot on this fucking couch? Because I can. And I don't have to worry about a man coming in here asking me what's for dinner or he trying to get him some. Like, I can just breathe.
Firstly, if you're depressed, you shouldn't be looking for a man. You should be working on your mental health. But do you know that you can... The whole idea of finding a partner is finding someone on your wavelength.
correct.
Finding someone you're compatible with. Finding someone that you could rot on the couch together. Finding someone who's on your same level of cleanliness.
Ooh.
Living alone, we know that, you might not feel... I might not feel like washing the dishes today. I'm just leaving it on the side. I'll deal with it tomorrow. If you're living with someone, you could do that. They just have to match a stealer. They just can't be a clean freak.
True.
Because then it's not going to work and they'll have issues. Although I do understand that this
I mean, as long as you're cleaning. Like, I mean, don't put it off months later.
video was made in jest. It's supposed to be funny. But you're supposed to find someone on your wavelength. This isn't a reason, in my opinion, to not want to find a partner. Because your partner should be able to deal with who you actually are. You shouldn't have to perform for your partner. That's just my opinion, though. So I made a video of this woman who claimed to be SA'd. Instead of going to the police, she came on IG Live and told us instead. And she still hasn't gone to the police yet.
Of course.
So just off that, I didn't believe her. But she's crashing out, man. And it's just looking real stupid.
I'm about to play the clips where Jordan Pauline crashed out last night, not only selling out Duke Dennis, but claiming that we would allow somebody to SA us because we told her go to the police, not on the air.
Like, y'all want to suck niggas' dicks, for real.
What?
Like, y'all the ones that want to, y'all would have let shit happen. That's what it's giving. Y'all
What?
Have to push it. And I get it, I understand. Because a lot of people, I get it, y'all would have let this shit happen. But
What?
Dennis, you could literally, let me see.
Mind you, Duke Dennis just caught a stray off a fake Duke Dennis clip she seen on Twitter. The next 3 clips is wild. She said men need to go work on cars and not speak on SA towards women.
I have 2 brains. This one and the one you with. You know what I'm saying? A man, you guys need to go build fucking houses and cars and shit. Don't ever come speak on my motherfucking body. Don't ever come speak on a woman's body ever again. Or a woman's experience ever again. You fucking dude. Okay?
And yet they speak on our body and what things that we have to do and should do all the time.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Not only she said Chicago hotties a thought.
Rod, you're weird. Don't ever speak on me again, okay? Baby Rich, I'm sorry for saying ill. Wizard Kelly, you're messy. Chicago Hottie, you're a thought. Woo! Dennis.
And that she gives it up for a slice of bread.
You give it up for a slice of bread.
Then she kept talking about people keep saying go to the police, but SA is like one of the most things swept under the rug. While at the same time saying things are getting handled, trust, things are getting handled. I'm currently trying to upload both the 40-minute streams, but they're taking time. So make sure y'all know these is on from my page. So when I post and let y'all know, it's up, it's up. But yeah, hey, her PR team, boy, I feel bad for them, boy. She ain't doing no good PR right now.
SA is one of the most swept under the rug crimes, and I'm just gonna sweep it under the rug. There are
Pretty
people who
much.
believe that any publicity is publicity, and just because she's getting attention from this, maybe somehow it's going to help her in the future, and it isn't. As soon as this dies down, people are...
I mean, being in whatever industry it is, entertainment, music, or whatever it is, when you're falsely accusing men at this degree that it's proven that it's false, do you think other men within the industry want to work with you?
It's going to go back to whatever it was before.
Chicken nuggets 24 hours, but you're not doing 1,000 push-ups in 24 hours, bro. You're not.
I would stand to reason that it is harder to eat 1,000 chicken nuggets compared to doing 1,000 push-ups, bro. I can literally knock out 200 an hour, bro. And even if you don't knock out 200 an hour, just do this.
Because all it generally takes is 100 push-ups, 40-minute break, 100 push-ups, 40-minute break, 100 push-ups, 10 times, bro, and you're done. And if you're talking about, bro, pushing out 100 push-ups in an hour is so difficult, bro. Your body's begging you to make some changes right now, man.
1,000 push-ups.
It's a lot
in a day. What do you guys think?
I mean, that's how One Punch Man became One Punch Man, is doing 1,000 push-ups, but I thought it was 100 push-ups. I could be wrong on that one, but no, I don't think it's impossible, but it's very impractical.
Is it possible? Eating 1,000 nuggets in a day is just not
It's
realistic.
not possible.
20 nuggets is like 900 calories.
Yeah.
I've cranked out 70 push-ups. We were doing a challenge in like an hour and a bit. So someone who...
Oh, 70, I can do about 40 in like 10 minutes or so, like 10, 20 minutes. Maybe I can do 1,000 in an hour or 100 in an hour, but 100 in an hour, I don't think I'll be able to do it consistently throughout every hour though.
Who is like elite fitness, elite, but I was mashed up after those. Like my triceps were like, they were tight, everything was tight. But someone who is incredibly fit, they can definitely pump out more push-ups, but the recovery time is going to be everything. Because after a certain amount, it's going to feel like you've done a chest workout. Muscular fatigue,
Correct.
just because
after maybe 2-3 sets of 100, you're feeling it.
You take a 20-minute break or hour break, 2-hour break. That don't mean that you can just crank out another 200.
Correct.
Like just like that. Just like you're going to get fatigued at some point. I would say for a seriously fit person, it'd be easier to do 1,000 push-ups than eat 1,000.
I don't think an unhealthy person can even do it within the 24 hours.
1,000 nuggets. Because again, eating 1,000 nuggets, I just don't think it's realistic.
Hey, you may not be able to do it when you're unhealthy, but doesn't mean you can't do it later, right? If that is the goal, is to do 1,000 push-ups, you want to be One Punch Man, run 1,000 kilos, push up 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, and all those things. It's actually a good thing, right? If you can actually do that, it is quite an achievement, in my opinion, 1,000 in 24 hours. So get to it. There's nothing wrong with being fit and being proud of your fit body. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.